How's it going, everybody? Joel here. Thanks for watching. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I had a couple quick thoughts that have been mulling around in my head for a while that I wanted to just put out there. And I hate writing, so I'm doing a quick video, and it pertains to mobile first design. And before I get too deep, I just want to say that everything that Luke W. And everyone else that has kind of contributed to this topic and this idea and philosophy really is great. It's taught me a lot. It's changed the way I think about designing and product, and so I don't want to negate or talk down to anything that they've done, because I think that their work has been influential and great for our industry. But there is this kind of subtopic that I've been encountering and having conversations with a lot of my colleagues and people that I've worked with, not just here at Google, but in multiple organizations. But it's the idea that mobile first is kind of like the guiding rule, and that mobile first is how we should be thinking about things. And I agree with that. I think that we should be concerned about mobile. We know that is a big deal. And I just have some quick bullet points that Luke W. outlines. It says that doing mobile first prepares you for the explosive growth and new opportunities emerging on mobile, forces you to focus and prioritize your products by embracing the constraints inherent in mobile design, and allows you to deliver innovative experiences by building on new capabilities native to mobile devices and modes of use. So I think all those things are great. It's obviously changed how we think about product. I think the thing where we're getting caught up as designers, and I think where I've been trying to change my focus and where I encourage people to start thinking is, yes, we have mobile phones, and yes, we have tablets, but we shouldn't be so focused on the screen size. We shouldn't be focused on mobile first. I think we should be focusing on user first. And I'm not saying that to be like some kind of catch-all term. I think that as devices and technology continues to evolve and we start to see more and more screens and more devices and form factors, we're no longer going to be able to just say mobile first, because mobile is kind of this ambiguous term that is becoming even more dirty. And I think something that I've been challenging myself to do is thinking about what is the overall experience, not just the mobile experience or just the desktop experience, but what's the experience of a user through the life cycle of all their devices. So when we start seeing wearables, and we have cars and thermostats and watches and glasses and all these future things that are coming out that are going to be integrated into our products, we can no longer just be like, oh, we'll just start at mobile and then that'll just scale up or progressively enhance to the desktop. We have to start thinking, how is this person using this product, and what device serves what purpose within that experience. I think mobile first is very applicable within brochure sites and typical marketing sites and websites. I think it gets a lot dirtier when you start considering product. If you're building an application or a service that has multiple manifestations in different platforms, I think just saying mobile first and saying you're going to force your constraints is somewhat too simple. I think we have to say, like, what are we going to do on mobile that we won't do on the website? Or like, what is something that we would do on mobile that would provide value that we wouldn't be doing on the website, or on the watch, or whatever new screen we're going to have. I think the other weird caveat is that a lot of times there's an existing product already, or there's an existing site already. So to just say we're going to start in mobile isn't even possible, because you've already started. It was started before you had your job, right? And so I guess it's just kind of a brain dump of things that I've been struggling with when people just kind of claim like, oh yeah, we're going to do it mobile first. And it's not that simple. I think it's a great place to start, especially for startups, or if you're starting a new project. It's definitely where you need to begin. But I think thinking about the user first rather than your actual screen size is going to point out a lot of the needs of the product and kind of the steps you're going to have to take through that project, better than just saying, oh, we're going to constrain ourselves to mobile. So once again, just thanks to Luke W. and a list apart, a book apart, all the people that have contributed to those conversations. I know it's been a source of my knowledge of the things that I practice every day. But I think in the future we're going to have a lot of other more complicated situations to think about. And so I urge you not to only think mobile first, but to think user first. Yeah, that's it. If you think I'm full of it, I'd love to hear and have a conversation about it. All my links are on my site. Aside from that, have a great day, and see you guys soon.